Hello guys, I'm gonna try to make this quick. My map was so big, I abandoned it. I will tell you the reasons why I abandoned it. So first here, it would diminish your cotton until you had 500. That's what these three things are. And then we got rules and updates. This is what the map is, and got moon up there and stuff. It's so big. And Neon Manatee, if you are watching this, well, this is what I was working on for a while, like a bunch of months. First of all, we got the houses in the village. So all these houses function, and basically cotton was the currency. So, you're not usually able to click that unless you own this house. And you could place down whatever basic pillows and stuff would fit in your house and stuff, so that would be fire. Anything that you can afford. And basically, to buy the houses, you would go over here, and this is the mechanic that I used to buy the house, for you to buy the houses. Up here we have the higher end houses, like we have the totally not casino, and then we got higher end houses up here, and then down here we got the sign that says if the light is lit up, then someone already owns this house. So basically, you would buy the house, walk in, join the team, and then you would to buy a different house. You could click the leave button. By the way, I worked on this map before Yeeps 2.0, before all those updates. The latest update before this was the thing where you could vote, and it would shoot the message out, and then you could vote yes or no to those things. So once you bought the house and you're on the purple team, you would be able to open the purple house, and then you would be able to own this house. That's the mechanic that I used for buying the houses. Same goes for all this, except with the totally not casino. You would be able to press this button, it would take 250 of your cotton, and then, depending on what mechanic you would go to, the prices of the cotton would vary, and this is the reward that you would get for if you won. So let's just see. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Ding! And then you would get this, and then you could sell it, or you could keep it, whatever. And then up here, you have the more higher risky, the more rewards. And this, you could click it if you own the Totally Not Casino. Then you would get insta wins if you want. And then also if your staff, you could do the insta wins. And basically, if any of the higher end mechanics win, then a rose would get dispensed. Right here. And then basically, if you win the grand reward on this machine, then you get this opens, and then you get all those roses and stuff. You can eat them for a bunch of cotton. Same with this one, that's a pretty big mechanic too. So, and then over here we got a road that leads over to the volcano, which I was making. I'll show you guys all the stuff, all the like code for all this stuff later in the video. Over here in the middle, you got this big samurai tower that's neon, because I was trying to base it off of the Samurai Playground map that Yeeps had. Over here we have the friendly forest, which there's traps laid around and in this. This was before like the day and nights and all the darkness update and stuff. So I was trying to maybe make it like all in one little box to make the shadows perfect and stuff. But nah, I just went with a bunch of stuff. Down here in the middle, right below, I was gonna change it to a cotton button, but you would pay cotton, and then it would automatically cook up your burger and fries. It's like a fast food. See, it's all gonna work. But I made it so that there's a 50-50 shot that you either get mud or you get burger and fries, because, you know, sometimes they mess up food. Ooh, so they messed up the burger, but they got the fries right this time. Over here we got the shop area, so I would ban everything so that you can't just pull it out of your inventory. Instead, you would have to buy over here at the shop area, and basically, I was gonna make it, or I was gonna try to make it so that these would rotate, so you would be able to buy it sometimes and then not be able to buy it at sometimes, but I was just putting that off the last things that I do. And yes, as I said before, I made this entire map before Yeeps 2.0 and all of that stuff, those major updates. So I didn't have as much things as to work with as we do today. So, yeah, the last parts that I have to show are the two floaty thingies. And then that right there, that is spawn, and I will show you what's in it. So basically, this is some of the code for when you die, you go into this little area here. This is called the dungeon. There's an opponent on the other side. So when two people die, then they would both get teleported to here. And then they would have to do like very close quarters 1v1. And then they would have to wait, I think it was 10 or 20 seconds and for that gate to open. And then they would either both or one sprint to the end. And then if you would die, then you would have to wait for another opponent until you win and then get sent back out into the free roam. I thought this was pretty neat, and yeah. Alright, so next up, we have this moon area, which, I don't know what my intents were for this, but as to my understanding, every single, I'm not sure, oh yeah, every single night cycle, there was a chance that it would spawn a grappler from here, and then it would drop down there, and then if some lucky person got it, then they got it. Congratulations to them. Oh yeah, and then this last part, or second to last part, yeah, I just forgot to take this down when I copied the map, and then I was remaking playground map, as you could see. So I just forgot to take this out. Kinda embarrassing. But let's move on to the next thing. And of course, up last, underneath the Totally Not Casino floors, you can see all of the signs and blocks and stuff that made this. So, as I said many times in this video already, before when I made this map, I didn't have nighttime and whatnot, so this was my homemade nighttime. So every 3 minutes, it would become nighttime for a set amount of time. I forget how long it was, and it would broadcast nighttime, saying that it's nighttime. And then there would be blindness effect to everybody, and yeah, a bunch of stuff would reset. Like there's quests hidden around the map. I'll leave that to you guys to find. Ever play this map, which I don't think I'm gonna ever publish it. So I'll just show those later in the video. So everything would reset, the shop would reset, everything would reset, and then stuff would go randomly. And then to make sure that nobody would join the same team and accidentally be on the same, get the same house, I made it so that everything is one, besides these, because these are for the start area. And then your max cotton would be 50,000, and yeah, basically this teal one is the highest power that you can have. You own the Totally Not Casino, you get like a bunch of cotton back every single purchase made in the Totally Not Casino area, and yeah, basically that is the entire map. Bye, thank you for watching. I forgot to add this to the video, so a little bonus part. If you guys want me to make this, like, if you just want me to finish this, tune it up to the standards since there's more updates and stuff, and then make this game public, I will if this video gets, let's go 25 likes. Alright, bye, thank you for watching.